This is my wife's BMW X5M. With her starting nursing school, we drove over 800 miles and we surprised her with this car. Previously, we absolutely transformed the exterior of this car, making it look from this to this, a more modern 2024 BMW. You also saw me modify this V8 twin turbo and give it a tune, putting it at a really good amount of horsepower. Oh my God. But even though all that is really cool and on, none of it really helps her 1 hour daily commute to school and back. And that is why this is a massive episode. Even though this interior was a top of the line spec back in 2012, well, in today's day and age, it is outdated. And even though the car may look awesome and sound even better, in reality, she spends all of her time inside of the car driving. So today's a massive interior episode. We're modernizing and modifying this interior so it makes her commute to school and back just way better, way more modern, and well, happy wife, happy life. Let's go. But to make things even better, or probably worse, we're doing all this in 12 hours. And you're gonna know why later on in this video. Let's get going. We have a lot to do and actually not enough time. Here we, hold on. Wait, go. Okay, I'm praying nothing goes wrong. As you guys know, working on BMWs, things always go wrong. How incredible is this? On this table, we have everything that we're going to be using to transform the interior of the X5M. Just plain old incredible. But now the real question is, Danny, what do we start with? I mean, we could start with so many things, but I think you should start with the steering wheel, maybe, right? That makes sense. I like that. I like that idea. How about we start? Because that's what she touches every single day. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm the smart one. By the way, those headlights, could have done better. See, that's not cool. That's not cool. I gave my life for these headlights. Half of you guys love the headlights and half of you kind of hate them. But in all honesty, Christopher loves them and that's all that matters. But aside from that, how about we start with the steering wheel? This thing is so sick. You're probably wondering, wait, why 12 hours? Well, Cristobal, she has school tomorrow. And for the steering wheel, we do have to give a massive thank you to Aza Auto Wheel. They believe in the channel, they support this build, and well, I'm so thankful for them. If you want any custom wheel, I'm gonna leave the website in the description. It's not just BMW, it's anything you want. Okay, so step one is take off this steering wheel, which you actually have like two little buttons back.
Holy.
Actually, to make sure that doesn't happen, we have to remove the battery. But there's one thing, I actually have no idea where the battery is on this car. I think it's back here though. I think, if I were to guess, it's back here. It might be under, oh wow, look at that. Boom, right there, no questions asked. That's a big battery too. Boom, there we go. Negative terminals off. We're good to work on the car. Okay, if I remember correctly, to take off a steering wheel, we first gotta take out the airbag, and to do that, there's two little holes that you have to find in the steering wheel. Oh, yeah, just found them. You stick one flathead, there's a spring that releases the airbag from one side, and then you gotta release it from the other side. There we go. Got one side released. Come on. Oh, I felt it. Oh, right there. Yes. Got it. I got it. Yes. Yes. We're almost there finishing the interior, but hold on real quick. Check this out. That right there is the power of the best ceramic coat in the market. And today's sponsor, Avalon King. Black Friday has landed and Avalon King's Armor Shield 9 is at an insane price you literally cannot miss. Right now you can get 3 Armor Shield 9s for only $109. You're literally saving over $100 for literally what is the best ceramic coat on the market. This stuff fills in the tiny pores in your car's paint, creating a high gloss glass-like layer of protection. It's like wax, but on steroids. Super hydrophobic, meaning water, dirt, and grime beats right off, and it's built to last, protecting against UV rays, bird droppings, and bug residue for up to 2 years. And applying is a breeze. You just have to make sure you clean your car, wrap the cloth around the applicator, add a few drops of Armor Shield 9, and apply it section by section. And after it's applied, do a quick buff with a provided microfiber towel, and you're good to go. As you're seeing, it's literally a pro level finish. It doesn't really take that long, and you're gonna be saving thousands of dollars that they would charge you if you wanted to ceramic coat your car at a detailing shop. And Armor Shield 9 works on more than just paint. For headlights, if you want to protect them from the UV rays, and if you're like Cristobal and she's always on the highway driving to school and back or working back, well, the bugs I usually get don't really splatter on it anymore. This is more of a life hack, but it is amazing for wheels. If you want to stop getting brake dust on them, use it on your wheels. It's also really good for glass. Like, the water just speeds right off. Head over to the link in the description. Every car guy or person that owns a car should be doing this on their own, and you simply don't want to miss this deal where you get 3 kits for only 109 bucks. It's insane. Take advantage of this Black Friday deal. Thank you so much to Avalon King for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to the video. Well, now that the airbag is off and thankfully didn't blow up on our face, we can go ahead and get the middle bolt that holds the steering wheel onto the steering column, and this should be a 60mm bolt. I'm returning you. Honestly, I'm returning you. Second time you don't work.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Why is the steering wheel not locked?
Man, that is such a bad start to this. My new impact gun doesn't want to get the bolt, and well, for some reason the steering wheel is unlocked.
Whew. Okay, maybe I like you. And of course, we do have to put the paddle shifters from this steering wheel to the new one, as well as the buttons and everything. So it's pretty OEM plus plug and play, as good as it gets.
And then something else happened.
I already lost the little bolt for the airbag, and I'm hoping with this magnet, I can get it. Because, oh man, maybe I should just give up on working on cars. Did I get it? No. I got it. If I lost this little bolt, that would have been really, really bad. And this is actually what grounds the airbag to the steering wheel. Here we have the old steering wheel, full of grease, just not nice. And let's compare the full leather along with perforated leather steering wheel. Oh my goodness.
Things should be smooth sailing from here. On the left side, you have the OEM steering wheel, which for 90,000 miles, it actually looks very, really good. But then on the right side, you have the superior steering wheel from Ozza Auto Wheel. We have the coral red 12 o'clock stripe, which matches with the rest of the interior, along with leather and perforated leather with a flat bottom. It doesn't get more supercar than that. And the awesome thing about Ozza Auto Wheel, it uses OEM wheels and not Chinese sketchy stuff. But here we go. We first have to start swapping out the modules. First thing we have to do is loosen up the 3 Torx bolts that's holding in the front plastic trim piece of the steering wheel, which is also holding in the buttons as well. Because remember, we have to switch every single module from the steering wheel to the brand new one. And well, hopefully we do everything right and it all works as it should. There's a bunch of little connectors and one long harness, and the paddle shifters need to be disconnected from the harness that goes into the buttons at the front of the steering wheel. Paddle shifters come out through the back of the wheel. And well, now we do everything in reverse order.
This is one good looking steering wheel. So now we're done, we can put it back in the car, but I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm a little sketched out. I'm not 100% sure I put everything in correctly, because I don't know if you can see in there. There was an extra connector that's not connected to anything. So I'm hoping it was like that on the previous steering wheel, but I simply can't remember. But if it doesn't work, we'll take it apart, look at the footage, and redo it. But with that being said, let's go put it in the car. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This should go on perfect. Oh, this. Remember the extra connector I was talking over the steering wheel? It's right here.
Thank goodness we didn't miss anything. So everything should properly work when it's all said and done.
Yeah, nicely put it in, nothing crazy. The steering wheel did come with airbag plugs, but they look different than this one. So as you're seeing, I didn't even take it disconnected from the airbag. We're just reusing them just because I want this to work 100%. And of course, I already said it, but coral red to match the interior. It doesn't get better than that.
But man, does that steering wheel look good. It's not too much, it's just perfect.
Okay, now we connect the battery, and we'll kind of hope the airbag doesn't deploy because I installed something wrong.
This job will only be done if the steering wheel airbag doesn't absolutely explode when we turn on the ignition.
Nice! Yes. Oh, it's dialing somebody. It's dialing my dad. Wait, why am I calling my dad? No. Okay, so the buttons work. That's awesome.
Which means they work, but are they actually working correctly? I guess we're really gonna find out later.
And we're looking really good on time. It's only about 3 p.m. Well, it just turned 3 p.m. So now, on to the next thing. The thing I have in every single one of my BMWs, a digital screen from ID4Motion.
If you know me, you know I love my digital clusters. And I know Crystal was gonna love it just as much. This kind of modification really makes the car time travel to current time.
Massive thank you to ID4Motion for sending out a screen for this car.
But after doing this modification in the white BMW, and just how difficult it was. So one really weird thing about this install is you do have to go ahead and cut the AC vents that goes to this one right here. I'm really praying it's not as hard for this car because, well, we just wouldn't have enough time to finish everything.
But okay, so we put the steering wheel all the way towards me and as down as possible, and that should give us enough room to take the screen off.
With a whopping total of only 2 Torx sockets, one on each side, which might be a little tricky to get to, but it's nothing out of this world difficult. And with those 2 out of the way, we should be able to take this out.
Boom. Look at that. Look how easy that is. One plug up here, and that's pretty much it.
This screen is so awesome. After that's out of the way, we have to attach the screen to what you would call the body of the unit, just so it doesn't look so odd and out of place. And to do so is very simple. And the connection is very simple. This adapter harness goes into the harness coming out of the car, and then this plug right here, well, it plugs into the unit.
Okay, I'm hoping this isn't difficult and it just goes right in. So that's in. Now I want to see if this works, so let's turn on the screen. Ooh! Now I wish it said welcome Christabel, but we can probably take that off or change it if we want to. Oh yeah, there we go. So sick. And then we can start the setup.
But then we ran into an issue that didn't seem so bad at first, but the more I thought about it, the worse it got. We don't know how to control the screen. On my previous installs, it always comes with a little remote that I retrofit under the AC vents. Well, this kit didn't come with anything pretty much.
Okay, we figured it out. So you actually control everything on the screen with this little lever right here. United States. Boom.
And it actually makes it even nicer that you don't need to use the remote. It really makes the screen feel just like an OEM Plus option that it lets you use, well, just steering wheel controls to control the screen. And thankfully, even more good news, this screen should just fit right into the car. No modifications need to be done, which thank God, because if we did need to modify it, I don't think we would have been able to be done by tomorrow. And although it was pretty tricky to get the screen in and bolt it up correctly, well, we got it done, and look at how awesome this looks. We really have turned this cockpit so far from a 2012, well, mom car to an even more aggressive, even sportier, modernized sports SUV. And I just couldn't help myself but play with the screen. My favorite part is you can choose so many different themes and, well, colors as well. And you guessed it, we had to go with the Speed Rush theme.
The red, it looks so good, and I do believe the paddle shifters are working. At least the M button is, as you can see. Boom, off. When we go into drive, if I click the paddle, it says M. So I think they're also working. But one really weird thing is I'm getting a driving malfunction light. I'm not sure why, but this has never happened before. All-wheel drive and DSC malfunction, Servotronic malfunction, DVC malfunction. I think it has to do with the fact that we disconnected the battery and then reconnected it. I think it'll be okay once we drive the car around, but man, this looks so good.
Not even the cluster in my 2017 BMW looks this good.
it is time to put up the flags. My favorite part of the video. And if you don't know what I mean by that, well, every single video you guys comment where you're from and I randomly choose a country and well, we put it up on the wall. Every video we have been doing 15, but from now on, we're only doing 5 countries because 15 at a time is too much. Today we're doing 3, 2, 1. Look how beautiful that looks. Promise you, I had no idea this wall was gonna look this amazing when we first started. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, I don't really have to, but we're one massive global family, and well, what better way to show it off than put it on the wall. Man, the interior's looking so good so far, but now it is time to just finish it off with probably the biggest screen I've ever seen. This might be the craziest retrofit slash screen you ever see in an older car. I personally have never seen this before or even knew existed, but after stepping in the new generation BMWs, I just knew that we not only wanted but needed this for this car. And I present to you the whopping 14.9 inches display that's going to absolutely finish and transform this whole interior, which is that right there. And we have to give a massive thank you to Eco Virals. He went ahead and sent this screen out for this build. You guys know we collabed before. He's such a good friend of mine, and honestly, if you need any single BMW part, check out his website. Very trustworthy person, just a very good person overall, and well, you're gonna see us work together in the future. But let's get the screen on because I just can't wait to see what it's gonna look like. Okay, my goal is to do this without breaking anything, and that is really hard because my name is Danny and I pretty much break everything. All right, so this just comes right off like that. That was actually too easy. Well, there's no stopping now. Here we go. First thing is remove the 2 Torx bolts that are holding in the screen. Once that's done, well, easily enough, we remove the screen. But do not forget to unplug the back. You don't want to forget that. After removing the screen, we have to remove the whole climate control, which is also a couple bolts. This is going to give us access to the big piece that we really need to remove so we have correct audio and everything functions correctly. And that is the CD player. Now, I'm praying that is it gonna look out of place? Maybe not, right? But the real question is, how the heck does that go mounted? Gotcha. So this goes in here, and then he uses those 2 bolts. That's nice, right? Oh my goodness, that's insane, actually. That's actually insane. But now things get a little tricky. We have to remove this massive connector from the back of the CD player. And after doing so, we have to disconnect these 2 little wires that thankfully by pushing down the little tab, you can disconnect from the whole plug itself. And we have to connect these 2 into the new plug that comes with the kit, and then connect this end of the adapter harness into the CD player. And well, this little plug goes into the screen and it should all work, or the car's gonna burn down. My name is Danny, so it's like a 50-50 chance, to be honest. Okay, let's see if it works. A lot of things aren't plugged in, so if it doesn't, that's probably why. It works! It works, yes! So crazy. Just like the new BMWs, the digital screen going right into another digital screen. I cannot believe that worked, but it wasn't difficult at all. And now it is time. The first song that is played is always very important. Here we go. For some reason there's 0 audio. It shows that the music is playing, but there's no audio. And we really don't have a ton of time to troubleshoot this if it's something extremely complicated. Mosquitoes are killing me and I can't figure out the audio. It's weird because I did hear a phone call and I can listen to the radio from the car, but every time I play a song and it's connected to the Apple CarPlay, I can't hear audio. Actually, let's try one more thing. Oh, let's go to the main menu of the car. Hold on. Oh, wait. CD? Wait a minute. Is that the reason why I had to put it to aux? Wait. But there's no audio. Oh, it's still not working. Wait, let's try one more thing. Disconnect from here. I did read in the instructions, if you don't hear audio, directly connect the harness to the aux connection the car comes with. Yes! We got it! Oh my goodness. This is how the car was just a couple hours ago. And this is how it looks like now.
have absolutely no words to describe just how cool this looks.
What? That is nuts. Steering wheel looking incredible. Obviously, we got the digital cluster. And man, we are currently in 2024 and we brought this car to current time. You guys know I'm 100% honest. I'm gonna be real. The screen does not look out of place in real life. It simply doesn't. I want to say that it's too big and it looks out of place, but we've seen this on newer BMWs, so it kind of looks normal at this point. And the fitment of it, everything just looks so good. Even from the back, I mean, wow. Okay, so the display's a little bit dark, even though I haven't taken off nighttime brightness set. Okay. There we go. Yes. You can also mess with the sound, which is so awesome. Oh, that is so sick. There's so many things you can do.
And it goes to show you don't need the newest BMW or the newest car to have something nice and be proud of. You can make something old look new, and heck, sometimes even cooler than the new cars.
Oh, we crushed it. Look at that. We still have 5 hours and 22 minutes left. Also, that's been happening to the dash. We do use a sun visor, but is there any way we could fix that? I mean, that's the bad thing about leather dash. It just happens, especially in this hot Florida sun. In all honesty, I need a rating. Comment down below out of 10. 1 being way too big and looks bad, and 10 being that fits perfectly and it goes with the car. It looks great. Let me know. I totally forgot the most important modifications. I'll be back. A very nice dash cam. This is a 70 May. This one I'm running on the Porsche. And I mean, I feel like cars nowadays should come with the dash cam from factory. They're so important. And let's not forget she drives a little bit crazy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yep. Yeah, Christopher needs a dash cam. You know, we want to make sure everybody's safe.
If you personally drive a car and don't own a dash cam, I really think you should consider buying one. It doesn't have to be the best one, just have something for your own safety and other people's safety as well. And it's a very simple install. Stick it to your dash.
And no, they're not sponsoring this video.
Connect it to your cigarette lighter, set it up, and it's that easy. Now you have a form of security you didn't have before, and it took about 5 minutes to install. And $30 that could potentially save you thousands down the line. But we're gonna be saving the best for last. These are little door lights. It's something every BMW needs. So let's remove these boring yellow door lights.
Oh, no, we really gotta okay, there we go. So this goes like that. Oh, that's sick.
And replace it with these. Just look how good this looks. And then the unexpected actually happened.
Yep.
So, I spent all day doing that paper, right?
Oh, hi. I can see you now.
I spent all day doing the paper, and then I'm like looking for page requirements, and then I spot a little word and it says PowerPoint.
It was a PowerPoint instead of a paper.
I literally almost submitted it, and then I saw it said PowerPoint.
Well, we all know I cannot help her with school. But if there's one thing I can do is do little things like this that will brighten up her mood and possibly, hopefully, make her day.
See, you can't compare a yellow light to a good old BMW M logo. And the crazy thing is, that was only like 25 or 30 bucks. Maybe even less, actually. I'm very happy. I'm ecstatic.
So now I really want to surprise her, and this interior turned out absolutely insane. You guys have to let me know down below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it too much, or is it just perfect? But let's be honest, only one person's opinion truly matters.
I think it's so loud. What do you think, girl?
I recognize this. That is insane.
Oh, look at the size of this thing.
That's huge.
Look at the size of this thing.
That's huge. Oh my goodness.
And of course, we do have a nice dash cam that's always recording.
Wow, I need that.
And then your steering wheel.
Wow. Look at this red.
Now your commute to school is gonna be a ton better.
This is so soft.
Did you have any idea?
No. Because the interior of this car is perfect.
It is perfect.
It was
but,
perfect.
well, you know, we can make it a tad bit better, right?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, now I know you gotta go to school, so have a great day at school.
Yes.
When you get back, we're gonna talk about.
That's huge.
Oh shoot, you wanna play a song?
No way.
Body dress to impress, no stress, though they're waiting. I keep them waiting. Makeup on fleek, high heels, ripped jeans, they're all waiting. I'm on my way. Looking in the mirror at myself like who that? Swag on the
Whose X5M is this? Okay, so you have to tell us what is your favorite part of the whole interior that we just did.
I love the whole thing. The screen is perfect though.
Is it perfect? Do you think it's too much or is it just perfect?
No, I'm obsessed with it.
It looks like it's in place, right?
It's perfect.
Oh,
I
and
love
the steering wheel. Do you like the steering wheel?
Love the steering wheel. It's so soft.
And are the paddle shifters working correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I downshift all the time.
Oh, okay. How was your first ride to school?
It's perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it, like, percentage-wise, how much better was it?
That's hard to make a percent. 100 times better?
So out of 10, what would you give the interior? Out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Oh, we love to hear that. There's one thing we have to do to the screen for them and for you.
I know what it is. Are you ready?
Do the honors, my lady. Oh my gosh. Wow. Another thing that's really cool with the screen, you can actually go back to the regular car navigation. So say I want to see how the vehicle is, vehicle info, vehicle status. See, I can still see everything. And another really awesome thing, you guys might think, oh, you guys only use this car for content and whatnot. Nah, this is our actual daily driver. We bought it a couple months ago with 88,000 miles and it's currently at 94,400 miles. That's insane. But I'll be honest, I'm jealous.
Don't be jealous because I've seen your next project.
Oh, whoa. Can't be putting that much out there. This BMW build took a turn I never thought it would have taken. What started off as a fun idea turned into an action of me actually driving over 800 miles to pick up the car and surprise Cristobal with it. To us absolutely transforming the exterior, doing downpipes on my first ever V8 twin turbo car, tuning it mid-hurricane, all the way up until now. Finishing the perfect interior for Cristobal and finishing what was such an amazing, exciting, an eye-opening build. I never once in my life thought I would love an SUV, and here we are now with possibly what might be my favorite car of the fleet. And hey, who knows, maybe we'll do something crazy with it down the line. It's for the clip. It's for the clip. You see? That's sick, right? That you can do this in a 2012?
That is so
Look
cool.
at that. That's awesome, right?
That's